Hello once again, ladies, gents and friends. Today I have the pleasure to share with you a little video about our friend, the razor shell, or razor fish, Lingueirão in Portuguese. The razor shell gets its name from the shell shape, which looks similar to an open razor. Solen marginatus is a species of marine bivalve in the family Solenidae. A bivalve is an aquatic mollusk which has a compressed body enclosed within a hinged shell, such as oysters, mussels, and scallops. Their habitats are sandy beaches and shallow coastal waters, and live buried in sand up to about 30 centimeters, 1 foot, deep. You can easily identify where the razor shells are buried under the sand by the holes they leave. These holes generally have a small depression, and then in the middle, a hole. The hole is not generally perfectly round, rather a little oval is. It will be a copy of the shell shape. They use a hydraulic foot, as they call it, which I have freeze-framed this image to show it, as this one has just been caught. The foot is full of water and is making a balloon effect. The clam contracts its adductor muscles, forcing fluid into the foot to increase its volume and hydraulic pressure. This causes the foot to expand further and pull the shell down into the sand. It repeats this cycle to burrow rapidly, often fluidizing the sand around it to turn it into quicksand for easier movement. And there it remains, and filter feeds in the waters. The razor shell is highly prized here in Portugal for eating, mainly arroz de lingueirão, razor shell fish rice. And they can transform this not-so-beautiful razor fish into this, a lovely meal. This here is my version of the traditional dish, but I like it best with small carapau, or horse mackerel, fried where you eat heads, tails and all, and some prawns, and a nice Alantejan red wine. But personally, I prefer to transform them into this lovely, beautiful and healthy fresh fish plucked straight from the sea. Especially the gilt-head bream. They just can't resist this bait. And this is where my interest lies. Bait for bream. Before the how to catch part, here is some useful and relevant information about the razor shell. The minimum capture size for the razor shell is 10 centimeters or 4 inches, and their life expectancy is of 5 to 10 years. As the clams use their foot to bury in the sand, they can also jump and swim to migrate to other areas. Okay, let's get down to some clamming and see just how it's done. First thing you will need is salt. Then find the hole. Nobody home in this one. No one here as well. And there we are, those depressions and key-shaped holes. This one is a baby, and will be washed to remove the salt and returned. If you don't catch them first time, please do not insist on pulling. You will kill it, as its foot tries to anchor it and dig back down. You will snap it. If needed, dig under as I did. They are sensitive to movement and vibrations, so you have to be quick. I catch what I can, then measure and select later. Therefore, I have a bucket with plenty of water in order to maintain them as safe as possible before selection. Do multiple holes at once. Sometimes they will take a while, but they will appear. You can see water appearing and a disturbance in the hole. Get ready to catch. Funny little things. This is more fun than expected. Until they pop up, you don't know what size they are. So, as mentioned, maintain them safe to cause as little stress as possible until selection and release. I have the daughter helping out. It is so important to spend time like this together and show the next generation things we have learnt to pass on the knowledge. But most important of all, spend quality time together. She was a little squeamish at first, but then settled in.
Boa. Isso, rápido. Ai, este já se foi. Boa, esta é boa, filha. Olha aqui outra. Espera. Este já se foi por baixo.
Daqui a pouco vou ir para o lugar da mãe.
Aqui tem tudo bons sítios, Laura. Em todo o sítio está a mexer. Olha, ali vai sair um. Olha aqui. Estás a ver? Eles empurram. Olha, Laura, aqui.
Espera.
Sim, filha. Está bem. Olha, está a sair este, olha. E agachou-se.
Está a vir. Veio água. Está a vir água, pai.
Boa, filha. Olha isto. Olha este, filha. Olha este aqui.
Está aqui água também. O bicho está a cuspir água.
Este está muito fundo.
Também tem aqui um fundo.
Não quer sair o gajo.
Está a vir água, mas não quer sair.
Pois, este é igual.
Está aqui dois bem.
Pois estão. Aqui é bom sítio, aqui há bastante, só que eles não querem a sair.
Não vai sair. Está a sair. É bom, é pequenino.
Oi, está aqui. Está cá. Demorou a sair, mas saiu.
I could honestly do this for hours without getting bored.
aqui não quer sair.
Tem 4. É os sapatos, tenho mais 2.
Não, eu vou ficar eu com os chus. Também? Mais 2.
Another quick pause here. I keep observing this same behavior. It seems sometimes the razor shell leave a hood or head behind, the one seen here, and it detaches itself, possibly similar to a gecko's tail. I am not a marine biologist, but have seen this happen repeatedly and am not sure why. And as this short video comes to an end, I will leave you with some scenic images. Hope you were entertained a little and enjoyed, and wish you all the best of luck. Hope to see you again soon.